The road is closed. Yeah, we can't make it on fuel from here, 10-4. The estimated strength of field is 1,939. Let's do it. All four tires facing the same direction at the end of this thing.
Good luck, guys. Remember, this initial start is on the iRacing green. Remember to start in second gear. Remember to use that clutch. Good luck. Got 200 laps. Plenty of time to get settled in here.
Are you ready?
One, two,
We're all one to go. Remember, nice and smooth. Get it up to about halfway, then we can start to worry about things. Oh man, pace car's off. Drive smart there. Green flag.
3, 4,
Lap time 23.941. P14. Laps of fuel 176. On lap 2 of 200. Lap time 17.185.
Outside.
P14. Laps
Still
of fuel
outside.
193. On lap 3 of 200.
Clear up top. That lap was better.
Lap time
Good job.
16.504. P13. Laps of fuel 196. On lap 4 of 200.
Good lap.
Lap time 16.404. P13. Laps of fuel 194. On lap 5 of 200. Lap time 16.774. P15.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 195.
Still out there.
On lap 6 of 200.
Still outside. Your fast guys are running 16.447, clear.
Lap time 17.094.
You're
P14.
clear if you need it.
Laps of fuel 195. On lap 7 of 200. Lap time 17.011. P14. Laps of fuel 192. On lap 8 of 200. Lap time 16.995. P14. Laps of fuel 191. On lap 9 of 200. Lap time 16.860. P14. Laps of fuel 190. On lap 10 of 200.
Thank you.
Lap time 16.690. P14. Laps of fuel 189. On lap 11 of 200. Lap time 16.917. P14. Laps of fuel 189. On lap 12 of 200.
So you know, fast guys are running 16.876.
Lap time 16.724. P14. Laps of fuel 187. On lap 13 of 200. Lap time 16.851. P14. Laps of fuel 186. On lap 14 of 200. Lap time 16.881. P14. Laps of fuel 185. On lap 15 of 200. Lap time 16.972. P14. Laps of fuel 184. On lap 16 of 200. Lap time 16.913. P14. Laps of fuel 183. On lap 17 of 200. Lap time 16.876. P14. Laps of fuel 182. On lap 18 of 200.
Your fast guys are running 16.909.
Lap time 17.047.
Outside.
P14.
Clear outside.
Laps of fuel 181.
Outside.
On lap 19 of 200.
Still outside. Still out there. You're clear.
Lap time
outside.
17.038.
Clear high.
P13.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 179. On lap 20 of 200.
Clear if you need it.
Lap time 17.107.
Outside. Clear. Good job.
P13. Laps of fuel 178. On lap 21 of 200. Lap time 17.023. P13. Laps of fuel 176. On lap 22 of 200. Lap time 17.032. P13. Laps of fuel 174. On lap 23 of 200. Lap time 16.988. P13. Laps of fuel 173. On lap 24 of 200.
Fastest guys on the track are running 17.056.
Lap time 17.033. P13. Laps of fuel 172. On lap 25 of 200. Lap time 16.916. P13. Laps of fuel 171. On lap 26 of 200. Lap time 16.923. P13. Laps of fuel 170. On lap 27 of 200. Lap time 16.884. P13. Laps of fuel 168. On lap 28 of 200. Lap time 17.042. P13. Laps of fuel 167. On lap 29 of 200. Lap time 17.125. P13.
Still out there.
Laps of fuel 166. On
Still
lap 30
outside.
of 200.
Outside clear. Leaders at 17.2.
Lap time 17.131. P12. Laps of fuel 165. On lap 31 of 200. Lap time 17.035. P12. Laps of fuel 164. On lap 32 of 200. Lap time 17.107. P12. Laps of fuel 163. On lap 33 of 200. Lap time 17.069. P12. Laps of fuel 161. On lap 34 of 200. Lap time 16.900. P12. Laps of fuel 160. On lap 35 of 200. Lap time 16.942. P12. Laps of fuel 159. On lap 36 of 200.
So you know, fast guys are running 17.1.
Lap time 17.074. P12. Laps of fuel 158. On lap 37 of 200. Lap time 17.209. P12. Laps of fuel 157. On lap 38 of 200. Lap time 17.215. P12. Laps of fuel 155. On lap 39 of 200. Lap time 17.212. P12. Laps of fuel 155. On lap 40 of 200. Lap time
I wanted you to do it.
17.262. P12. Laps of fuel 154. On lap 41 of 200.
Outside. Still out there. Clear. Outside.
Lap time
Still out there.
17.232. P12.
Still
Laps
there.
of fuel 153. On lap
Clear,
42
clear,
of
clear.
200.
Fast guys are running 17.2.
Lap time 17.275. P11. Laps of fuel 152. On lap 43 of 200. Lap time 17.011. P11. Laps of fuel 150. On lap 44 of 200. Lap time 16.929. P11. Laps of fuel 149. On lap 45 of 200. Lap
Good
time
job, man. Nothing out the back.
17.000.
The gap's 1.6.
P11. Laps of fuel 148. On lap 46 of 200. Lap time 17.088. P11. Laps of fuel 147. On lap 47 of 200. Lap time 17.103. P11. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 48 of 200.
Your fast guys are running 17.1.
Lap time 17.193. P11. Laps of fuel 145. On lap 49 of 200. Lap time 17.130. P11. Laps of fuel 144. On lap 50 of 200. Lap time 17.176.
Outside, outside.
P11.
Clear high.
Laps of fuel 143. On lap 51 of 200.
Outside, outside. Outside clear.
Lap time 17.316.
Still outside.
P11. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 52 of 200.
Outside quarter. Clear.
Lap time 17.229. P10. Laps of fuel 140. On lap 53 of 200.
Outside. Clear hand. Outside.
Lap time
Still out
17.349.
there.
P10. Laps of fuel 139. On lap 54 of 200.
Still out there. Clear high. Outside. Fast guys running
Lap time
17.113. Clear outside.
P9. Laps of fuel 138. On lap 55 of 200. Lap time 17.246. P9. Laps of fuel 137. On lap 56 of 200. Lap time 17.167. P9. Laps of
Outside.
fuel 136.
Looks clear,
On
clear,
lap
clear.
57 of 200.
Outside. You're clear if you need it. Outside. Still there.
Lap time 17.309.
Still outside.
P9.
Clear hand.
Laps of fuel
Outside.
134.
Clear. Outside.
On lap 58 of 200.
Clear. Good job.
Lap time 17.162. P8. Laps of fuel 133. On lap 59 of 200. Lap time 17.046. PA. Laps of fuel 132. On lap 60 of 200.
Leaders running
Lap time 17.092. PA. Laps of fuel 131. On lap 61 of 200. Lap time 17.078. PA. Laps of fuel 130. On lap 62 of 200. Lap time 17.158. PA. Laps of fuel 128. On lap 63 of 200. Lap time 17.211. PA. Laps of fuel 127. On lap 64 of 200. Lap time 17.255. PA. Laps of fuel 126. On lap 65 of 200. Lap time 17.320. PA. Laps of fuel 125. On lap 66 of 200. Lap time 17.297. PA. Laps of fuel 124. On lap 67 of 200. Lap time 17.320.
outside.
Laps of fuel 123. On lap 68 of 200.
Still outside. Still outside.
Lap time 17.495. PA. Laps of fuel 122. On lap 69 of 200.
Quarter outside. Still there.
Lap time 17.384. P7. Laps of fuel 121. On lap 70 of 200. Lap time 17.276. P7. Laps of fuel 120. On lap 71 of 200. Lap time 17.180. P7. Laps of fuel 119. On lap 72 of 200.
Leaders at a 17.29.
Lap time 17.231. P7. Laps of fuel 117. On lap 73 of 200. Lap time 17.109.
Doing a good job, bud. Nothing out the back.
P7. Laps of fuel 116. On lap 74 of 200. Lap time 17.200. P7. Laps of fuel 115. On lap 75 of 200. Lap time 17.199. P7. Laps of fuel 114. On lap 76 of 200. Lap time 17.221. P7. Laps of fuel 113.
Inside.
On lap
Clear.
77 of 200.
Best I can tell, he's a lap down. Outside quarter.
Lap time
Clear.
17.455.
Thanks,
P7.
guys.
Laps of fuel 112. On lap 78 of 200.
Fast guys are running 17.2.
Lap time 17.296. P7. Laps of fuel 111. On lap 79 of 200. Lap time 17.195. P7. Laps of fuel 110. On lap 80 of 200. Lap time 17.245. P7. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 81 of 200. Lap time 17.183. P7. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 82 of 200. Lap time 17.240. P7. Laps of fuel 106. On lap 83 of 200.
Clear down, Gary.
Lap time 17.291. P7. Laps of fuel 105. On lap 84 of 200.
Just an update, fast guys are running 17.2.
Lap time 17.301. P7. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 85 of 200. Lap time 17.481. P7. Laps of fuel 103. On lap 86 of 200. Lap time 17.306. P7. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 87 of 200. Lap time 17.294. P7. Laps of fuel 101. On lap 88 of 200. Lap time 17.264. P7. Laps of fuel 99. On lap 89 of 200. Lap time 17.320. P7. Laps of fuel 98. On lap 90 of 200.
Just an update, fast guys are running 17.1.
Lap time 17.383. P7. Laps of fuel 97. On lap 91 of 200.
I meant sorry. Sorry, Troy.
Lap time 17.338. P7. Laps of fuel 96. On lap 92 of 200.
That's my bad. I got no wall.
Outside. Pedro, let's get these
Yeah, I hit the
fences out of
wrong
way,
button. I
man.
didn't mean to say thanks like that.
4.
Lap
Still
time
outside. Still
17.469.
outside.
P7. Laps
Can't
of
believe you
fuel
guys have 4X for
95.
that.
On lap
Clear,
93 of 200. Lap time 17.558. P7. Laps of fuel 94. On lap 94 of 200. Lap time 17.418. P7. Laps of fuel 93. On lap 95 of 200.
67 pitting.
Lap time 17.399. P7. Laps of fuel 92. On lap 96 of 200.
Fast guys are running 17.274.
Lap time 17.325. P7. Laps of fuel 91. On lap 97 of 200. Lap time 17.346. P7. Laps of fuel 89. On lap 98 of 200. Lap time 17.323. P7. Laps of fuel 88. On lap 99 of 200. Lap time 17.361. P7. Laps of fuel 87. On lap 100 of 200.
We'll be coming to halfway next time by.
70 pitting.
Lap time 17.442. P7. Laps of fuel 86. On lap 101 of 200. Lap time 17.377. P7. Laps of fuel 85.
Slow
On
the
lap
bottom.
102 of 200.
Leaders are running 17.299.
Lap time 17.417. P7. Laps of fuel 83.
3,
On lap 103 of 200.
2,
70 coming out.
599. 400.
You got her loaded.
300. 200. 100. 0.
Oh, come on. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Lap time 24.670. P8.
Motherfucker.
Laps of fuel 83.
Hate
90.
these fucking feet. Fucking hate it. Damn it.
Go, 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 go,
Two.
go.
3,
Outside.
4,
Clear. T13 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.183. Working the top. Still outside.
Lap time 102.222.
The 23 is the
P11.
leader. Still outside.
Laps of fuel 115.
Still outside.
On lap 105 of 200.
Still outside.
Sorry.
Fast guys are running 17.284. Still outside.
Lap time
That's it, my man. Put him up down
17.044.
here.
P12.
Clear, clear.
Laps of fuel 114.
Inside.
On lap 106 of 200.
Clear. Inside.
31 spitting.
Still inside. Clear low.
Lap time 16.834. P10. Laps of fuel 113. On lap 107
Outside.
of 200.
Clear outside if you want it.
Lap time 16.727. P10. Laps of fuel 112.
Ooh, pity.
On lap 108 of 200.
Good lap.
Lap time 16.323. P10. Laps of fuel 112.
I didn't know which way to go, guys. I don't know your
On lap 109 of 200.
Oh, you're fine, James.
Lap time 16.770.
Clear.
P10.
Good job.
Laps of fuel 111. On lap 110 of 200. Lap time 16.888. P10. Laps of fuel 110. On lap 111 of 200.
So you know, fast guys are running 17.3.
Lap time 16.545. P10. Laps of fuel 109. On lap 112 of 200. Lap time 16.436. P10. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 113 of 200. Lap time 16.550. P10. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 114 of 200.
The gap is 1.1.
Lap time 16.552.
You're not that far behind them.
P10. Laps of fuel 106. On lap 115 of 200.
Still outside. Can't tell yet. You're clear.
Lap time 16.689. P10. Laps of fuel 105. On lap 116 of 200. Lap time 16.714. P10. Laps of fuel 104.
Next car is pitting.
On lap 117 of 200. Lap time 16.743.
Leaders are running
P9.
17.3.
Laps of fuel 103.
Go ahead.
On lap 118 of 200.
Outside. Still out there.
Lap time 16.830. P9. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 119 of 200. Lap time 16.813. P9. Laps of fuel 101. On lap 120 of 200.
Got a slow car in front
Lap
of
time 16.758. P9. Laps of fuel 100. On lap 121 of 200. Lap time 16.907. P9. Laps of fuel 99. On lap 122 of 200. Lap time 16.834. P9. Laps of fuel 98. On lap 123 of 200.
Slow car on the bottom. Slow on the bottom. Slow
Lap
on the
time
bottom.
16.820.
Earl, get these fucking cars on the
P9.
way. I'm on it.
Laps of fuel 97.
Fast guys
On
running
lap 124 of 200. Lap time 16.956. P9. Laps of fuel 96. On lap 125 of 200.
Still outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
Lap time 17.106. P9. Laps of fuel 95. On lap 126 of 200. Lap time 16.945. P9. Laps of fuel 94. On lap 127 of 200.
That was really good racing earlier, Gary.
Yeah, I
Lap
figured you'd
time
have a hard time passing me on the
16.862.
bottom.
P9.
Accurate.
Laps of fuel 93. On lap 128 of
You were
200.
definitely faster though.
Lap time 16.919.
We were pretty darn even.
P9. Laps of fuel 92. On lap 129 of 200. Lap time 16.927. P9. Laps of fuel 91. On lap 130 of 200.
Leaders a run of 17.383.
Lap time 16.945. P9. Laps of fuel 89. On lap 131 of 200. Lap time 16.992. P9. Laps of fuel 88. On lap 132 of 200. Lap time 16.986.
Creeping up on them, bud. You're doing a good
P9.
job.
Laps
The
of
interval
fuel
is
87.
3.5.
On lap 133 of 200. Lap time 16.996. P9. Laps of fuel 86. On lap 134 of 200.
He knows you're coming.
Lap time 17.012. P9. Laps of fuel 85. On lap 135 of 200. Lap time 17.035. P9. Laps of fuel 84. On lap 136 of 200.
Leaders running 17.217.
Lap time 17.128. P9.
Gosh, you with
Laps
the low
of
line
fuel
up there.
83. On
Oh,
lap
you're right. I think we're about even.
137 of
Outside.
200.
Come on, Earl, get him by there. Still outside. Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl.
Kind of ran out of
I got
talent.
him, man. I told him. They're
Lap
hollering at
time
him.
17.289.
These concrete tracks
P8.
are,
Laps of fuel
punishing.
82. On lap 138 of 200.
Yeah, that too.
Lap time 17.325. P8.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 81.
Clear.
On lap 139 of 200.
Outside. Clear high.
Lap time 17.362. P8. Laps of fuel 80. On lap 140 of 200.
See if I can learn something.
Lap time 17.240.
I believe I roasted my
P8.
right front
That's
this
it, man.
go.
No pressure
Laps
on
of
the
fuel
back.
79.
The
Definitely
interval
doing
is
the
On
last
lap
1.9.
141 of 200.
Next car in front of you is hit.
Thanks, Clay. Look at man.
Lap time 17.178. P8. Laps of fuel 78.
Slow
On
the
lap
bottom.
142 of 200.
Fastest guys on the track are running 17.358.
Lap time 17.179. P7. Laps of fuel 77. On lap 143 of 200. Lap time 17.198. P7. Laps of fuel 76. On lap 144 of 200. Lap time 17.270. P7. Laps of fuel 74. On lap 145 of 200.
Sorry, didn't mean to squeeze you there.
Inside.
Lap time 17.267. P7. Laps of fuel 73. On lap 146 of 200. Lap time 17.272. P8. Laps of fuel 72. On lap 147 of 200. Lap time 17.277. P8. Laps of fuel 71. On lap 148 of 200.
Leaders running 17.338.
Lap time 17.261. P8. Laps of fuel 70. On lap 149 of 200.
Keep after it, keep digging. The interval is 2.8.
Lap time 17.306. P8. Laps of fuel 69. On lap 150 of 200. Lap time 17.284. P8. Laps of fuel 68. On lap 151 of 200. Lap time 17.351. P8.
My fault, Dustin.
Laps of fuel 67. On lap 152 of 200. Lap time 17.348. P8. Laps of fuel 66. On lap 153 of 200. Lap time 17.583. P8. Laps of fuel 65. On lap 154 of 200.
Fast guys are running 17.385.
Lap time 17.353. P8. Laps of fuel 64. On lap 155 of 200.
Clear. Inside.
Lap time 17.473.
Inside. Clear
P8.
low.
Laps of fuel 63.
Come on, bud. You can do it, man.
On lap 156 of 200.
7.2.
Lap time 17.614. P8. Laps of fuel 62. On lap 157 of 200. Lap time 17.296. P8. Laps of fuel 61. On lap 158 of 200.
Outside,
Lap time
outside.
17.385.
Hand him through there, big girl.
P8.
Roger.
Laps of fuel
Still
60.
there.
On lap 159 of 200. Lap time 17.628. P8. Laps of fuel 59. On lap 160 of 200.
Leaders are running 17.374.
Lap time 17.392. P8. Laps of fuel 58. On lap 161 of 200. Lap time 17.342. P8. Laps of fuel 56. On lap 162 of 200. Lap time 17.386. PA. Laps of fuel 55. On lap 163 of 200. Lap time 17.345. PA.
You're alright.
Laps
If you
of
want to
fuel
roll on that high
54.
side, go for it.
On lap 164 of 200.
And spin somebody out for me if you like.
Not fast
Lap
enough to do
time
that.
17.394. PA.
Maybe
Laps
a
of
moving
fuel
chicane.
53. On lap 165 of 200.
I saw Josh at National Fairgrounds.
Lap
He
time
didn't need any help.
17.422. PA. Laps of fuel 52. On lap 166 of 200.
Trying to figure out if you're going to make it all the way, Gary. And then Jason passed me so quick that I think he might get to the back.
Lap
back
time
to us.
17.466.
Oh, I'm not going to make it. I just knew when
Laps
you
of
pitted
fuel
before
51.
me that me pitting
On
the
lap
next lap was not going to work.
167 of 200.
Bristol always does make for a good cat
Lap
and
time
mouse game.
17.465. PA. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 168 of 200.
Knock on wood.
Lap time 17.436. PA. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 169 of 200. Lap time 17.424. PA. Laps of fuel 48. On lap 170 of 200. Lap time 17.537. PA. Laps of fuel 47. On lap 171 of 200. Lap time 17.442. PA. Laps of fuel 46. On lap 172 of 200.
Leaders on pit road. Your fast guys are running 17.23.
Lap time 17.418. PA.
At 23.
Laps of
is
fuel
the leader.
45. On lap
Go ahead and take the high
173 of
side
200.
there, Dustin. You got some opportunities in front.
Lap time 17.353.
Thank you, Josh.
PA. Laps of fuel 44. On lap 174 of 200.
Go get him.
Lap time 17.373. PA. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 175 of 200. Lap time 17.477. PA. Laps of fuel 42. On lap
Like you'd run in a different
176
car.
of 200.
This baby's got nitrous now.
Speed 7 is the fastest car on the racetrack.
Lap time
15.879.
17.474. PA.
Brand new right
Laps
front
of
really
fuel
makes
40.
a difference here.
On lap 177 of 200. Lap time 17.388. PA. Laps of fuel 39.
Smooth, brother. Get that rhythm in.
On lap
The interval is
178 of 200.
7.2. Leaders are running 17.23.
Lap time 17.435. PA. Laps of fuel 38. on lap 179 of 200. Lap time 17.531. PA. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 180 of 200.
Still there, outside. You're clear, outside. 20 to go. Still
Lap
outside.
time 17.883. PA.
Clear.
Laps of fuel 36. On lap 181 of 200. Lap time 17.889. PA. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 182 of 200. Lap time 17.425. PA. Laps of fuel 34. On lap 183 of 200. Lap time 17.495. PA. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 184 of 200.
Leaders are running 17.463.
Lap time 17.450. PA. Laps of fuel 32. On lap 185 of 200.
Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Lap time 17.562. PA. Laps of fuel 31. On lap 186 of 200. Lap time 17.542. PA. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 187 of 200. Lap time 17.524. PA. Laps of fuel 29. On lap 188 of 200. Lap time 17.545. PA. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 189 of 200. Lap time 17.537. PA. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 190 of 200.
Leaders are running 17.533.
Lap time 17.459. PA. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 191 of 200. Lap time 17.506. PA. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 192 of 200. Lap time 17.560. PA. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 193 of 200. Lap time 17.516.
Inside quarter.
Laps of fuel 23.
Clear.
On lap 194 of 200. Lap time 17.867.
Sorry, Gary, you came up a little
PA.
quick.
Laps of fuel
All good, man.
22. On lap 195 of 200.
Five laps to go right now.
Lap time
Looking pretty good, my man. How's that car
17.535.
handling and what's your temperature?
PA. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 196 of 200.
2 more. Fast guys are running 18.1.
Lap time 17.415. P8. Laps of fuel 20. On lap 197 of 200.
White flag this time.
Lap time 17.425. P8. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 198 of 200.
Nice win, Josh.
Good race, guys.
Lap
Heck of
time
a job on 200 laps and no
17.544.
cautions at Bristol.
P8.
Good racing,
3.
John.
Laps of fuel
I
18.
drive
On
my
lap
ass
2
off
of
the table.
206.
That's all I had, brother.
A solid day, everybody.
2.
That was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, it was a good time.
527.
Good win, Josh.
400.
That was real fun racing, Gary.
300.
1.
200.
Great call.
Yeah, those tires actually held on pretty good. I was running like 17.1s with 140 lap tires.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was going to drop more, and I should have taken 4. 4 was the call. Holy crap, are you fast?